Wondering how to step up your video editing process? Well, that's why I'm here to talk to you today. We're going to talk about computer processors, how they work, and which processor is best for you. So, to start off, why do processors matter and how do they affect your video editing? Well, processors, known as CPUs, are the brain of the computer. They control everything moving in and out. They cycle all the information within your computer. And when it comes to editing a video, the CPU determines how fast or slow the video is going to render. Cores and threads are pieces of the CPU that drive the ability of the CPU to process and render the video. So essentially, the more cores you have and the more threads you have, the better your editing experience is going to be. So now we're going to be looking at some processors. To start off the basics, the i5-9600K. The CPU comes with 6 cores and 6 threads. It's the most affordable at around $170. It can handle basic video editing with high definition quality. However, when creating videos in 4K quality or with a lot of layers, the CPU is going to have a harder time trying to keep up. At the intermediate level comes the i7-9700K. The CPU falls right in the middle. It's a perfect middle ground. It has 8 cores and 8 threads. Which means it can handle most intermediate to high level editing. It's going to have a much easier time rendering 4K video and won't have to try that hard to keep up. Of course, as we move up the tiers, downfall of this CPU is it's going to be around $300, not as affordable as the i5. Finally, last on the list, the i9-9900K. This CPU is an absolute beast. 8 cores with 16 threads. Makes it super fast and renders 4K quality video very smoothly, and it can handle any high-level editing you throw at it. Again, the penalty when you go up in the tier is it's going to be more expensive at about $400. So now that you have all the information, now you got to pick which CPU is for you. So this falls upon what videos you're creating. If you're using a lot of crazy effects and transitions, the i7 and i9 are going to be great options to be looking at. However, with the basic editing, simple transitions and effects, i5 is probably your best option. It's really affordable and it can keep up with that high definition video.